Okay, so I'm gonna be seeing Carissa Broadbent. Let's see if this will like get out into my YouTube channel. Oh, have makeup because I wanted to test it. And usually I put my sparkles like in the corner of my eye, but when I put the green there, I was like, this is weird. Now the green, if I had to put it on there, it would be like on my middle part. Anyway, so I'm gonna be seeing Carissa Broadbent today. So I'm collecting the books right now. Outfit. This is it. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. I was like looking to see because like there's like a lot of options that I could have done for my outfit today. But then I saw my like last year's like Halloween outfit. It's literally pieces just from my closet I threw together and I put my horns on, and it was like a quote unquote like demon look. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear this. So this is the outfit I chose to wear. To see Carissa Broadbent. It's gonna be great. I was originally going to wear my jacket thing. Oh, don't mind that mess. I was gonna wear my jacket that was like, you know, queenly looking. But I was like, no, this is not the vibes of like her. Like I'm trying to like get the vibes of her books. And at least I've only read, because like those are the ones. Those are it. Even though I haven't read this trilogy, I've read this. Well, okay, I've read the first book in the trilogy, but I've read you know, her other series. So obviously it's vampires. So like, you know, this sort of gives off vampire vibes. Anyway, so I figure I should like be on theme, like giving off the themes of a book in my style. So this is what I have chosen for me. Anyway, so I'm gonna get my books together. It's only 2 o'clock, but it takes me about like an hour and some odd minutes to get there. No, that'd be too extra. I was thinking about putting on my black corset. No. That'd be too extra. And I'm gonna say hey. Ooh. So I'm going to find a bigger bag. And I know there's a bigger bag because I had to get... What is happening? Here, not the best setup. But to get a better, well, it's not even a better view, but like the top half of it. Got my side bag. My things. Anyway, not the best OTD moment, but here we are. Okay, so I forgot to record. You're getting my double chin. I forgot to fucking record inside the bookstore. I got some books. Sunset's gorgeous. Okay, your girl's gonna put it off. Hey, check it, switch. Fucking shit. Holy shit. I do not. Hey, I do not miss the fucking cold. I'm gonna turn that on. I'm gonna crank that bitch up. Anyway, you wanna see the books I just bought? Little mini book haul. So I've been waiting to find this for so fucking long. But I didn't want to buy it as new, really. I wanted it at a low price. And I don't own the like original cover of City of Bones. So bought City of Bones. It is in really good condition and I don't see any like mold or anything, so that's great. And no yellowing. And then surprised to find by Victoria Aveyard Realm Breaker, which this is the first book, right? Right? Yeah, I think this is the first book. I have read her other series, and I'm excited to read it whenever I can get to it. So, like, I have read her other series, so, like, I'm not breaking my band for doing this. Oh, look at the glitter. Anyway, now it's 4:46. Did it stop recording? It's gonna stop recording. So I don't know where I left off, but it's only 4:46 and the thing starts at Well, technically, you can be there at 6. I plan on being there at 6. I should find actually a place to go to the bathroom. And then go. I should low-key, like, maybe eat a little something. This is a fail. I didn't even record when I went to the girl. There was someone cute at that coffee shop I went to. Anyway, see you in the next clip. I'm currently waiting in the dark. It's 5:20. Oh my god, the fucking... So, when I was trying to get here from, like, half price, there was a fucking blockade, a cop blockade. And then, so I had to, like, get back onto, like, the main road. And then, lo and behold, there's not a fucking sign warning people that you need to merge into the other lane. So I'm pulling up, and suddenly I'm seeing, like, cones in front of me, and I'm like, oh shit. So, I mean, thankfully I seen it enough time that I slowed down with my blinker on. But I'm like, what if the person behind me wasn't paying attention? They fucking would have rear-ended me. And because there's no fucking light. Like, they have the thing sitting up, it's just not on. And I'm like, this is an accident waiting to happen. So, yeah. No, I'm just waiting. It's 5:21. I'll probably go in at 5:45. Because I know some people want to be on at 6 o'clock. And I have to conserve my battery. Actually, I need to look for a charger for my phone. Because she's at 30%. Yes, I just remembered that if I do carry a charger, like a charging thing, I carried it in my my other bag, which I do not have. So it's gonna be great. I'm like, I'll just have to conserve my battery. If there is an issue, I'll just stop at a gas station and buy a charger and connect it to my battery port thing. So I do have a battery port. I just don't have a cord. So that's fun. I wonder if the library would have a charger.
Good evening. Everybody got so quiet. Well, we are really excited that you guys are here. Look at this room, so full of people. I love it so much. This is like the second time we've packed this room in a couple of weeks, and I love it. It makes me so happy. All right, so we are really excited to welcome Carissa Broadbent tonight. Carissa has been concerning teachers and parents with with mercilessly grim tales since she was roughly 9 years old. Since then, her stories have gotten slightly less depressing and hopefully a lot more readable. Today, she writes fantasy novels with a heaping dose of badass ladies and a big pinch of romance. She works as a cybersecurity marketing professional during the harsh light of day and is also a visual artist. Carissa lives with her fiance, one very well-behaved rabbit, one very poorly behaved rabbit, and one perpetually skeptical cat in Rhode Island. I think they're probably all a little skeptical. It's just cats in general. And Carissa will be in conversation with Alyssa Birkenmeyer this evening. Alyssa is one of the booksellers at Main Street Books, so we're so excited that she's here to be in conversation. She is a prolific reader of romantasy novels. She is a sophomore at Lindenwood University, majoring in political science and philosophy and religion, and is the risk management officer for the Lindenwood chapter of Phi Sigma Sigma, with plans to apply to law school after graduation. And she is also these are fun facts. She is a triplet, so if you think you see her over there too, you don't. It's okay. Just, yeah. And she has 2 adorable dogs. And of course, we also have to thank our amazing partners, Main Street Books. We cannot do this without them. They are the absolute best. They are located on Main Street in St. Charles. For anyone who is not from this area, if you are still here tomorrow, you need to go and see them. For anyone from this area, you should go see them this weekend or tomorrow if you're not working. I don't care when you go, but you should go because they're amazing and wonderful. And I went last week and spent way too much money.
Actually read this book yet. Has anyone managed to finish it?
Whoa, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Also, sorry.
First off, Carissa, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. We are honored to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for being an amazing conversation partner. And this is like fucking amazing. Sorry. I just couldn't contain myself. I'm too excited. I think this is officially, based on what we were chatting earlier, I think this is my biggest event ever.
So we're going to start it off. For those of you that haven't read the book, would you like to give like a little elevator pitch?
Get in, loser. We're going to hell. Jokes aside, this is the 3rd book in the Crowns of Nyaxia series, and we have a little bit of a spotlight shift over to Misha, who we've seen in previous books. And she gets roped into going on a journey to the underworld with a very inconveniently attractive exiled necromancer prince, as one does. And it goes about as well as one would expect.
Now, if that didn't hook you in, I'd like to read just a little bit of the 3rd page. This is a tale of how a chosen one falls. She does it screaming, clawing for her old life with broken fingernails. She does it slowly over the course of decades, and in the end, she takes the whole forsaken world with her. So that'll give you some insight into just how much of a wild ride this book is. It was a wild ride reading it. Oh my gosh, I can't even explain. I have no words for this book. So, since I don't have any words, let's get into some questions. So, what inspired you to write a book about Misha? Did you originally plan to write a book about her?
So Misha was like a character who kind of snuck up on me. When I wrote her in Serpent, she just kind of like appeared. And I had like the book generally plotted out, so that's unusual for a character to just kind of like pop up. And I originally thought like, oh, should I cut her? You know, like, is she gonna stick around or whatever? But then she just endeared herself to me so fully. And then of course, if you've read the book, you know she becomes pretty plot relevant pretty quickly. So she was sticking around. So as some of you might know, The Crowns of Nyaxia is a 6-book series, and it's split up into 3 duologies. But like the plot spans all 6 books. And the first 2 books became essentially what they are, and the last 2 books, I mean, things could still change, but they are on track to be pretty much what I conceived them to be from the beginning. But those middle 2 shifted a lot because I found myself being not super excited about them, like after I had finished Serpent. And I kept thinking about Misha, and I kept thinking about how she has this really amazing backstory that is like very interesting to me. And I kept thinking like, I should give her a spin-off. But I'm already writing a lot of spin-offs, so like maybe everyone shouldn't have a spin-off. And then a friend of mine actually suggested like, what if she was just the main character of books 3 and 4? Like what if those are her books and that story is actually her story and that's how you learn more about her as a character? And I was like, oh man, brilliant. And then I was really excited about it again. So she really took over, and I'm really happy because I think it really belongs to her.
I think it does.
Let's see, this is gonna sound so cliche, and I try when I give advice, like generally I try to be like very actionable, to be like, guys, okay, here's specific stuff that's actually helpful. But I will be honest, like, so this is so cheesy, but it's like so true. This business is very up and down, and I have a lot of people like congratulate me very kindly and very well-meaning on like kind of the overnight success, which is what is visible to other people, you know. But what I always like to remind people is that it's a very slow burn, you know, and like you can't look at these very visible successes and think to yourself, that's what needs to happen immediately for me, because that's almost always not how it works. I mean, in my case, I had published 3 books that are lost to the sands of time because they're bad, so they're gone. But even like Daughter of No Worlds, which is the book that ultimately allowed me to be a full-time writer, you know, before Serpent was even published, that book, the whole first year that it was published, made like, I mean, probably less than $1,000, like not like for a year. And this is the exact same book that now has a very avid readership. So sometimes things take a long time, and you just need to like kind of be patient and constantly learn from how you can improve and remain open-minded and remain persistent, but like never feel like you have to compare yourself to the peak of someone's career, because usually that is when they are becoming visible to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sorry that was so cheesy.
If you all have not read Carissa's completed trilogy, The War of Lost Hearts, you all need to read it. It's absolutely amazing. Put it on your list. Put it at the top of your to-be-read list, because it's so good. It deserves more hype, honestly. Let's make it popular on Book Talk, guys. That's our next mission. So we're gonna move into some of the more fun questions now. I mean, they're all.
They are kind of Easter eggs, and I do try to like kind of do in regions of the world, like kind of like sonic similarities in the way that the names are constructed. But yeah, mostly I make them up. Mostly. You are right next to the librarian in the black shirt with the red flowers on it. Yes, you. Yes. Question, because I do actually. So I think that writing a good sex scene is like a skill, and I really admire authors who are very good at doing it. And I think it's like kind of a travesty that a lot of the authors who write like, you know, like erotic romance or whatever are kind of like the most maligned by like the literary industry as being like low craft or whatever, because it's really hard to write a good sex scene. Like, it's really hard. The way I approach it is I actually think that writing a good sex scene is kind of the same as writing a good fight scene, in the sense that both of those things, when you are an actual person that is doing them, either having sex or fighting for your life, they're very exciting things. But when you are describing it to someone else, it can get very repetitive and boring really, really fast. So the key to those things for me is like kind of, this is going to conjure a very funny image, coming up with a gimmick, essentially, like what is the video game mechanic that is happening here? Like what is like the crux of like the arc that is happening in this scene? So I like all of my love scenes to kind of be like, someone could describe them in 3 words and you would know what that one was, like why it's different from all the others. So the cave scene, like, you know which one that is. Like, and if I can't define what makes that scene special or different, or what is different at the end of that scene other than the beginning of that scene, other than that everyone is a lot more sweaty, then that scene's not working. Like, nothing has changed in that scene. So that's how I usually approach it, personally. How about you with the beautiful sleeve tattoo?
So much for being here tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for being here with me and for being an amazing moderator and conversation partner. Yeah, it's just so good, right? It's amazing.
All right. I'm going to sit in the microphone. Okay, don't move. Social media folks, come on up, because we are going to get a picture of this incredible crowd, which Carissa says is her largest event ever.
I believe so. I mean, I'm very bad at numbers, so don't quote me on that, but I think that that's true.
There are 275.
So, real quick, just got the bags. The items are secured. This fucking hair, I will chop it off one day. I should real quick, like, so I pull up and I'm like, with my 2 bags. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm sorry for the haul. And she's like, no, it's okay. And, she's like, the outfit's getting very, like, you know, like her main character, why am I blanking out on a name right now? Like, you know, like the main character. And I'm like, she's like, is that like why you like, and I'm like, well, I'm saying like a lot. I said, well, this is typically how I dress. I just figured it suits it. She didn't see the leather jacket on. But like, how do you say in such a short amount of time, like, this is what I typically wear. This is my typical, like, wardrobe, all black. And I want to look like an assassin, and I want to look like a queen or something, or a vampire. Like, it's my typical wear. So yeah, it was fun. I started reading the new book, the new release that she's using, you know, on tour with. And I need to get on the road. So I got like, I think 18 pages into it before I put it down, and got all my merch signed. She did like not see where my name was at, so I was like, sorry, you forgot to personalize it. Like, I was like, shit, I was so tempted to not say anything, but I was like, no, fuck, we'll say it. So I did get that personalized. Anyway, I want to get back to you once I'm home and I've eaten, because your girl has ate a little like tray of meat and cheese and some almonds today, 1 lemon loaf, and a cookie. I ate a cookie. So I just had snackish foods today. Now I'm about to be unhealthy and go to Jack in the Box and get me a chicken melt. I'm tempted to straight up go to this Jack in the Box over there and just eat it in my car, but I really don't have, I'm like, my situation is about to die, so yeah, with the leather jacket on right now. Anyway, so your girl is going to go, so yeah. So, oh my god. Oh, she also pointed out my snake earrings. The reason why she also thought maybe I was getting the vibes of girly pop. What I should have said was, what I said in the beginning of this vlog, that like, yeah, this is my typical wear, but I was trying to go with the vibes of more of the series. So we are going to recap half price books. Then we have Mother of Death and Dawn. It is now signed Queen. Oh god. I'm like, now I gotta put her back to my shelf. Next we have Slaying the Vampire Conqueror. These are all books I owned previously, and she's just signing them. The only book I technically got at the event was the new release. With your purchase, you get, you know, with your ticket, you get the new book. And then we got Daughter of the No Worlds, signed by her. Dude, bro. The fucking the way I fucking road rage towards the end of my trip, because there's this, because of these fucking trucks got in the fucking way that I had to travel down the fucking highway, like, for like, I think a mile or two, in order to get back onto my exit, because they blocked the fucking thing. Anyway, okay, next, Ashes and the Cursed King. also signed. I had to fix that, even though it's not even fixed. Gotta show this baby off. My first ever edition bought by bought by her, and of course I got it personalized. This is the the one where I was like, so you didn't personalize that one. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, screw off. I don't know. Like, I deeply apologize. So of course I had to get her indie edition, the one that's personalized. The second book, Children of Fallen Gods. Let's see. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. There we go. That can be included. That can be included either. Alright. The Songbird in the Heart of the Stone. At first I was thinking about maybe I should like get this personalized because this is, I mean the tour was for this book, but I was like, nah, that's weird to get like the third book personalized when I could get the first book, and I'll go with the indie edition right now. Serpent in the Wings of Night, so the regular, the traditional published, not the indie. Ashes of the Star-Cursed King, the traditional published, not the indie. Come on. Okay. Then lastly, the traditional published of the Six Scorched Roses. I wasn't originally going to buy this, but I was like, you know what, I already have the other editions. I might as well also buy this and get this signed by Carissa. Those are the only books that I got signed by her. Can't say anything else. So yeah, that's like all the books, the two books I bought and the books that I got signed by Carissa, and I lugged those things up. I was like, hey, these are for you. Can you sign them? Remind me of when I got my edition signed for Marissa Meyer's book event. Because she has a shit ton of books, and I own a lot of them. I think, like, there's only maybe, like, one or two that I didn't own by her. Anyway. Those are the books that I have. Super excited to continue reading the new book, because as I said, I started it, when I was waiting on Carissa to hurry up. No. Oh, girl said she imagined Rain as Jason Momoa. I'm gonna picture it from here on out. That's who I'm picturing, as Jason Momoa for Rain. Anyway, thank you for watching this attempted vlog. I figure I should give it a shot. Sorry for the dark look. Not this. The dark lighting situation. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I still have to take my second shower of the day because your girl is a slight germaphobe. So when she's out in public, she needs to take a shower before going to bed. Like, I wanted to take a shower so, like, you know, my hair would be washed and pretty for Carissa. But yeah, I can't go to bed with skin that's been out in public. So fucking weird. Anyway, because then I think of all the germs and like me getting sick. Okay, I'm gonna go. Peace out. See you in the next video, whenever that'll be. Bye.